We have talked a lot about fading the Spurs coming out of the World Cup, and then they go out and thrash Palace 4-0. Did that give you any reason to stop fading them?
No, I mean, I think it's one of those things that's more reflective of Crystal Palace than it is of Spurs. Because as much as we talk about Spurs struggling, right, like it's all relative. They're struggling compared to the big 6 or 7 in the Premier League. Every other team that's behind them is still a very big step below, right? But they played a really good Newcastle team even. Obviously it was at home, so it's probably a disappointing result for them to get that draw. But the other matches, other than that, they've taken care of business and they've been clearly the better team. I think combining the two, if you kind of look at like the Palace thing as a data point that really isn't going to be something that should move you too much on Spurs, and Arsenal has a bunch of matches where they've looked really good without Jesus, I think it all comes up Arsenal, especially given that they're plus money on the money line.
I just don't think Tottenham have it to keep up with Arsenal. They deserve so much credit. They aren't a fluke. Like, Partey looks the best form he's ever been in his career. Xhaka and Odegaard are absolutely balling out, and they've managed to ride the finishing up front without Jesus and managed to hold serve there. And so if they can do that for another couple of weeks, the title race actually becomes interesting. We keep saying that this City team might be the greatest team of all time, but halfway through the season, they ain't going to be in first place and they're out of the Carabao Cup. Part of that is, how they played against Southampton, but the other part of that is how Arsenal look.